Hello, Crestwood Baptist Church family. So excited to see you today for our update. I will say this, the internet is off right now, campus-wide. So, and it's been off since last night. So we'll see how all this works. Prayerfully, they're going to find the part. Prayerfully, dear Jesus, help it, to find the part so that we can get this sent today to you. Because it's Saturday, July 2nd. Let's see, what time is it? 1:50-ish. And hopefully this will get sent today. In fact, what we're doing is we're dual recording. We're recording here on the iPad, and then Sarah is going to is recording on her phone, just in case the internet does not come back on. We'll get to send it through her phone. So if our eyes are different places, don't be frustrated. Don't be frustrated. The internet's out. It's just something we've been dealing with and that we'll roll with. So we'll go with it. I've been so blessed to have Becky with me. Yes,
I'm here.
In this amazing journey. Spending a month with someone who is not your family, it takes so much love and patience. I'm just saying, so much love and patience. And the thing is, I'm not tired of her yet. You know, she might be tired of me. I don't know. I don't think so. But there's 5 of us, well, 4 of us now in the house, and we're not tired of each other. We're just having a good time together and having fun together. And I'm so thankful. But yeah, it takes a lot of love and patience to go with somebody on a trip around the world. Yes, around the world for a whole entire month. You're such a faithful and crazy. She's crazy. She makes me laugh. We were playing a game last night. What's it called?
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Yeah, I got introduced to a new game last night. It was the funnest thing ever. I just laughed. I didn't think I'd like it. I actually won one.
You did?
I did. But it was so much fun. So she's bringing the laughter to it all. And she helped me get on the plane. Every plane, yes. And
did my job.
Yes, she did. And kept me sane through it. Now we get to do that again.
Yay.
And we'll talk about that later. So today, let's chat a little bit with Becky. I'd like to ask you some questions.
All right.
Okay, I'd like to ask you some questions.
I'll answer.
I would like for you to maybe debrief a little bit this amazing trip, and let our church family, they love you. They love you so much.
I love you
too.
too.
You're like a part of our family, our church family. And but I wanted this on this last one. This will be our last update because we'll be headed home soon. But in our last update, I wanted to ask her some questions and see what she liked so much about it. By the way, we're on the porch of the house that we're staying in, Sarah's house. It's not just her house, it's a campus house, staff housing, and we've all been in there. And this is the porch. So you got the banana tree. Is that a banana tree?
Banana tree.
Yeah, so we're up high today. Good breeze. It feels, it's hot. Of course it's hot. Papua New Guinea, of course. We're 7 degrees from the equator. It's going to be hot. But there's a good breeze going, so we're excited about that. So if you'll allow us, I would like for her to debrief the week. Actually, she's going to debrief more than just the week, because I'm going to ask her some very, very interesting questions. First of all, Becky, what was your favorite rest highlight? I'll explain that in just a second. But your favorite rest highlight?
Seeing a kangaroo in nature.
Okay, a kangaroo.
Yeah.
I know. So what happened was my mother, very sweetly, she kind of thought ahead, way ahead, and provided a way for all 3 of us to go to, what's it called? Lolawata. It's an island. I have no clue where it is. Just around here somewhere. We took a ferry, ferry boat. It was so much fun. And she went on a hike to the top of the island, actually. And she heard some rustling or something. Yep. And
thought it was a squirrel, but hadn't seen any squirrels here.
Right.
Looked over. Kangaroo.
They're
small.
Yeah, she took a picture of it, and oh my goodness, it's so amazing.
Yes.
So that was her favorite rest highlight. And if I were to describe the last week, that would be the word, is rest. We've had a lovely time resting. And in that rest has been laundry. And I'll say this, it's term break for SPIA. So there is no school. The teachers are down getting ready for the next term, the 3rd term. But we've been in the city. We spent time in the city. Sarah has taken us to the city several different times to do different things. We've eaten out places, her favorite spaces, her favorite places, and shopping some, and getting excited about that. We've been doing laundry. Yep. Yes, laundry. Laundry's important. And cleaning, although I'm not. She's the cleaner. Oh my goodness. Before we ever resurrect, Becky's up cleaning the house and cleaning the bathrooms and that's just, I know.
Do it.
I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, she's amazing. But cleaning, talking, a whole lot of talking.
Yes.
And of course, taco, cat, goat, cheese, pizza. Yes, games. We've had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, that's where she saw the kangaroo. We had a good time. Spent one night in Loloata. Yes, Loloata. And we hiked a little bit, walked around the island. Actually, not totally around it, but down each side of it. And it was just beautiful, beautiful. It was a perfect time. Just to rest, just to have fun, enjoy each other, and not have to work in the classroom and things like that. And so that's been a lot of fun. So, all right, next question.
Right.
What was your favorite food highlight?
Oh, Tim Tams.
Tim Tams.
By far.
Yes. Okay, so these Tim Tams, you should have seen us at the grocery store yesterday. Because it was like, Sarah's like, okay, this is the last time we're coming to town because Monday's elections around here and you don't go anywhere on election day. And so we're like, okay. She's like, whatever you're going to get it. And yeah, we got Tim Tams.
Yes.
She was excited. It's a treat. We keep them in the freezer. And before we go to bed, we'll have one or two of them. It's hard to explain. They're like these, I don't know. Yeah, they're cookies, but it's got
dipped in chocolate and they have chocolate in the middle of, they're amazing.
Yes, they're amazing. That's her favorite food highlight for you was Tim Tams. Okay, so then what was your favorite experience highlight? Like an experience that you, something that you did that you're like, oh my goodness, this is a highlight for me.
Oh, I loved going to Gordon's Market.
Yes, you did love to go to Gordon's Market.
I loved it.
Yes.
She had a different perspective, but I loved it. To me, that was true PNG.
Yeah, it was.
And we were walking through the market. The kids are all staring at us. I mean, it was 4 white women, so
I know, they're like,
they were just
everybody's
like,
just staring. I know. Oh my goodness.
So the kids are staring at us, and this little boy, Lizzie, who's another missionary here, she was walking next to me, and this little boy, probably maybe 3 years old, walks up to her, grabs her hand, and goes, "It's a white one." And I just started hysterically laughing. I was like, oh my word, he's the cutest thing ever.
It's a white one.
It's a white one.
Yeah, we were the only white people there.
We were.
Only Americans there. But that was overwhelming to me because it was like, I think I told you about it, but fruits and veggies everywhere. And it's like, oh my goodness, there's people everywhere. And I was like, oh my goodness, this was so overwhelming to me. But I
loved it.
Yes. She's like, I loved it. I think we would have gone and done it again if I would have said, yes, let's go. But I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can't do that again. That was extremely overwhelming to me. So then what was your cultural highlight? Your favorite cultural highlight?
So my favorite cultural highlight has been going, on Wednesday night, we went to Shalom Baptist Church, which is pastored by a national who grew up here. And it was an open air building.
Pastor Tao.
Amazing man. Amazing ministry. Yes. Open air building. And we sat on benches. The dogs came and joined us for church, sat at the end of our benches.
I told you there was dogs everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And they did. They was just roaming around everywhere
in the middle of the church service. No problem. One of the highlights there is, and hopefully you'll get to see this, I don't know, it'll depend on the internet. But one of the highlights was at the end of the service, they sang a cultural song. And it was
Motu, right?
Motu, that language for that area. In the city. This is in the city. Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was sounds very native, very Pacific Islander. Yeah. And it's just from the book of Exodus about the children of Israel leaving Egypt. Yeah. But it was gorgeous.
And it's like the song that they would sing around a campfire that's passed down from generation to generation to generation. Oh my goodness.
That was an amazing
I will never forget that as long as I live.
I won't either.
And all of them were just passionate, and I've told you they love singing everywhere around here. They love singing.
Yes, they do.
And so Pastor Tao, he's just, I don't even know what he said because he did it in his, I don't know, I didn't even know what he said, but all of a sudden this woman just starts breaking out in song, and everybody's following her, and all.
It was like in parts and around and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
and that
it was
tribal,
amazing.
That they did a little sound that the men did a sound, a tribal sound. Like, oh my goodness, it was fantastic. Yeah, oh my goodness, it was awesome. So then your ministry highlight. We've spent a lot of time in ministry. We really have. And it's been nice to have a few days just to regroup and get laundry done and laugh and talk, which we've done that all along, but we haven't been at the school from 6 to 6. We've just been, so in that ministry part, what was your highlight? What did you enjoy being down at SPIA?
The kids. By far, I fell in love with them the first day.
And they fell in love with you too. Yes,
the very first Sunday I was here, this little boy came up to me for Sunday school, and he goes, "Oh, you must be Miss Becky. I prayed that you would come.
Yes.
So that little boy had my heart.
Yes.
He ends up, he does go to SPIA. And so he probably toward the end of the second week we were here, he brought me a picture. That
you got to show him the
Look,
picture.
I'm a Papua New Guinean. I love
That's
it.
great.
I will keep this forever. I will put it up in my classroom.
Becky, isn't that sweet?
And he wrote, "Thank you for coming to Port Moresby."
Isn't that sweet?
So, and he drew me.
I loved it. Yes, the children loved her. They all, and she knew their names way. I'm not good with names. But she knew all the names, many of the names. In fact, we've run into some of them at market and things like that. Like, oh, Miss Becky, and she's like called their names. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I have no clue what these kids' names are. But she did. They loved her. They loved her so much. So yeah, she was able to give her testimony.
Yes.
In Sarah's Bible class on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah,
it was Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. Her testimony in that. And again, the teachers, they got some new letters. We brought them some new letters for the bulletin boards. Becky cut them all out, punched them all out. And you wouldn't think that's important, but that's something that they did not have to do. And so that was amazing. They have a special needs student, and Becky teaches special needs at Hammond Baptist. And she was able to follow that young man around and give him some advice and some updates and things like that on the special needs. She went class to class. I stayed in grade 6 all day, every day. But Becky just floated around to all the classes and helped all the teachers do something. Grade something, file something with the students, sing, whatever. She was there to do that, and then learning those names. So that was fantastic. The ministry part of it is phenomenal. It's just amazing. We've had such a good time. Anything else? Am I missing anything?
I think that's all.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
You think that's it for now? Yeah, we've gone past our time. I'm sorry, Pastor. But we had a lot to debrief today, and hopefully, prayerfully, this will go through. But if not, we'll use the iPhone, Sarah's iPhone, so that'd be good. We're gonna leave on Lord willing. We'll leave on Tuesday, July 5th, late afternoonish. We should return in Atlanta. Watch this on Wednesday, late Wednesday, July 6th. I know, you leave one place one day and get back 10,000 miles in the next day. So we'll leave here. We'll go to where?
Singapore.
Singapore. That's
6.5 hour flight.
6.5 hour flight. We'll have a layover.
7-hour layover.
7-hour layover. Then we'll go from Singapore to
Qatar,
Doha, and that what's that flight?
That's an 8-hour flight.
8-hour flight, and that's only like a 2-hour layover.
Right. We have a very quick layover there, and security is very tight at that airport.
So you're gonna need to pray that we get through all that and get our plane on time. And then the big one, the mother load, the big one. Oh my goodness, from Doha to Atlanta, and that one's
15 hours.
15 hours. I refuse to think about that right now.
We'll live July 6th for about
3 days.
hours.
This is the day that never ends. July 6th won't end for us for a long, long time. We'll leave here on July 5th and be to you sometime July 6th.
I think it's like
we'll
4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll go 10,000 miles and all of that. So pray for us, please. Again, I haven't even thought all that through yet. It's only Saturday. I don't have to think that through right now. It's overwhelming to think through, but continue to pray for us. And thanks for listening to our update. We love you. Thank you. I can't even begin to explain how amazing this month has been, and you helped. You were such a vital part in us being here right now, and we love you for it, and we miss you, but we'll see you soon.
Bye.